with another live stream unboxing. The Titanic says late. I know I am running a little late, but hopefully that didn't mess up. But just because I got a new microphone right here, I know it's probably hard to see. I'm going to move it. Probably doesn't sound great when I move it, but hopefully the audio sounds all right. So we'll be messing with this today, seeing how this goes. It doesn't really sit perfectly on my shirt, but you know, we're here. We're playing with toys. We're going to mess around with stuff. Hopefully this thing will stay put. It's probably not. I'm moving around a lot. I'm doing a lot. So sorry if the audio isn't amazing for this stream, or if it is good, thank you. Okay. It's like, thankfully it will be. Hopefully it will be. But we'll see. But yeah. But yeah. New mic. We're going to see how that goes. Just be sure, I guess, either people who are here in the live stream, just let me know how I sound, or even in the VOD, let me know how it does sound. Because that might determine, because I have been wanting to try to do an actual mic for this, and I don't even know if that's even like coming through. New mics sound good. Thank you. Lumex, welcome back. Getting our regular people coming in here. I know I'm late, but you know, one of those days. It's been a busy week for me. But yeah, but excuse me. Bro, guess who's back? You're back. The Titanic. Another stream. Let's go, brother. Yeah. But yeah. Hopefully my mic won't be too scratchy, won't be too bad, because I've been doing like tests all day with this thing, even like right before this, just to see how it's going, how it looks. Probably hear yeah, you can probably hear more things that are happening because my stomach is always grumbling after I eat. But yeah, but of course we're here, look at figures, talk about toys. I saw the Wolverine on the thumbnail and I had to grab mine for sure. I'm sorry for, and then Titanic says, I'm sorry for asking again, like last time, but can I be mod? Probably not really gonna have any mods yet, Titanic, if you don't mind it. I might really hold that for people that I know, or you know, just stick around, keep chatting. I'm hitting my mic already, so sorry. But yeah, but you know, stick around. You won't be disappointed on the fig. It's like a mini Hot Toys. Okay, for sure. But yeah, but sorry, it's like right now, I'm probably not really going to worry about mods right now because, you know, I'm not that big. I don't have that many people chatting with live. I don't need to really restrict people unless I have to. And I'd rather y'all just, you know, be here, chill out, just talk about toys. Yo, 8 viewers. I know. It's like, I think my biggest one, was like I got like 20 or 30 or even 40, I think, one time, because we're already up 15. So welcome, y'all. But yeah, well, let's go ahead and talk toys. So, of course, as per usual, thank you for the likes, by the way. Be sure to like. It helps a lot. It helps with the algorithm, even for a smaller creator like me, because I'm just a dude. It's just me. No one else is doing this. It's just me, as you can tell. But yeah, but of course we're gonna be talking about figures. Shout out, please, Turbo Maximum 595. Welcome to the stream. I just got my Minecraft ready. Haven't played in a while. Cool. It's like I've been trying to honestly to get my Minecraft thing going. Been a while, and I didn't know that they updated, but you know. Pretty cool stuff. We got Gage Lunsford, WSG. I don't know what you're saying there. EU says, oi, welcome. Turbo Max says, thanks. Yo, 40 viewers. Let's go, brother. 20. I said 40. But anyways, so if this is any of y'all's first live stream for me, so as we do every Wednesday, we do a live stream unboxing, as y'all have probably seen. We'll be doing a Wolverine, but we'll get to him in a second because our first kind of weekly business is we have our weekly pickups. So where I show you what figures I've gotten for the week. And then Jason says, help me out. Gage says, what's up, G? Okay, I get that. Copper says, Deadpool. Welcome. A lot of new people. Hope y'all will stick around. Be sure to subscribe. Can't wait to see them. Shout me out. Okay. It's like, well, I read your name, brother. Y'all want me to ask for a shout out. I'm going to read your chat because no one else is here. But first, 3 people, welcome. But for our first segment with our weekly pickups, I went over to my GameStop and they had, buy one, get one free when it comes to clearance. So finally got this Indiana Jones Adventure Series Dr. Jurgen Voller, whatever I pronounce his name, but got him for free, I think. Yeah, I got him for free, so that was nice. Kind of another Indiana Jones. I don't know if we'll open him on stream. It'll be, yo, son, hello, big bro. Welcome. Ooh, more Black Series. Yes, always more Black Series. And then we have, what's her name? Morgan Elsbeth from the Ahsoka series, because they had her on clearance. So I was like, English OU space from Kelly. Welcome. Sorry, it's my phone does that. Hey, you're all good, bro. Yeah, you're good, Gage. And then Lubick says, I heard the Indiana Jones line wasn't great, but there are many options. I honestly like the Indiana Jones line. I like it. I think it's a very good thing. My phone did. Again, you're fine. April Travis says, zesty. I don't know what's zesty. I'm talking about toys, boys. I don't know. Boys and gals, we don't assume here. You can be anyone who you want to be. But honestly, I like the Adventure series. It's a great toy line. I know it's not for everyone, and maybe like prices are a little bit. Someone zesty, a YouTuber. Okay. You can like toys. Any kind of toys. Already, the box is already breaking down on me. But yeah, pretty cool. Nice little easy pickups. Cheap. That's what we like. Cheap, saving cash, saving money, because I've spent all of my money already on this, so. We making it through. We're making it. Wow, this is like the most activity I've had. I have to go back. Bikram Singh. Now we got a hater. Come on, man. I'm from Brazil. Welcome from Brazil. Do you have Dragon Ball Z? Okay. And I also do want to say, if any of y'all want to see any figures, just put it in the chat. If I can get to it, if I can get to it, I can. If you want to see a specific Dragon Ball figure April, you can. Just tell me which one you want to see. I do have a limited, so where I got Piccolo, Vegeta, Goku, and a Trunks. And that's it, really. But, well, I'm hitting my mic again. W GameStop for sure. I'll have to leave to go to my dad's in a few minutes. You're good, Gage. Thank you for hanging out. Copper says, hi, Deadpool. We'll get to Deadpool in a second. Brixham again. We got the butterfly woman mold. Forgot the butterfly joins. Yeah, Deadpool. Hi, bro. Hi, Brixham. Goku. You want to see Goku? We'll get Goku out. A little dusty, but new. I've been messing around with this Goku figure because I just recently saw the Dragon Ball superhero Super Broly movie. Really enjoyed that. So I finally got to see that. So it made me want to get with this. So I got their kind of like their regular Goku going on here with the accessory pack. I think faceplate on there, but with just the regular hair instead of the windswept. So where he could have his hair like that. But just we have but we got him at neutral. I'm thinking on buying the SHF Dragon Ball diorama where they eat. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's really nice. Do you have a Chainsaw Man figure? Is that oh, that's the like the anime. I don't have him. I don't really have that many other anime figures because I'm more of a superhero guy. Like if you could tell, it's not bad for the price as well. No, not for sure. Me too. I've watched it. It's good, right? It's very good. Captain America, I like it. It's a very good Dragon Ball movie. What Captain America you want to see? copper, I have kind of like my main Avengers, like classic cap. I have ultimate cap. I got Sam Wilson cap up there. I got a ton of caps. Hello, Ryan. Welcome. Yeah, but that Dragon Ball Broly movie, definitely recommend. Classic. We'll go with the classic. And yeah, and I don't know if y'all, like for my regulars, for my concurrent, like I redid this whole shelf and also this shelf too. But mainly with this shelf, had to get all my West Coast Avengers because since we opened that box set last week, pretty cool. Dragon Ball Z. Do you have a Spider-Woman figure? I do, but yeah. Here's our classic cap. But this is our 20th anniversary Marvel Legends version with a different, where this has the original Sam Wilson Captain America shield there that doesn't have the holes. It's actually well sculpted, but one of my favorites. Let me get back to my chat. Dope, thank you. Ryan says Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if it's kind of behind lagging for y'all, but I do got some Dragon Ball Z just kind of hidden away. Have to go. That's good, April. Thank you for sticking around. Be sure to check out, rest of the channel, all the other stream VODs. I got plenty of stream VODs, even my Instagram. If y'all want to videos or even pictures that I do, because I do toy photography, check that out. So happy you're getting more of an audience. Thank you, Lumix. You have Goku's Super Saiyan Blue, the main figure. I don't have really any of the other Super Saiyan Gokus. The only one I have is just the regular Goku. And then also if I can get it. I do have a Super Saiyan Trunks and if you feel, like if you want to see those, you can feel free. But I do have and he was on the Nimbus, but I do have the first version of the Kid Goku. Need to get the other. Yeah, I need to get like their other, like their exclusive one where it's basically the same one, but just a better head sculpt. But yeah, I don't have too much. We gotta say, Henry subscribed. I appreciate that, JTTJ. Let's see. My name's Henry, and I was wondering, could you shout out to my brother and me, Henry Yeager channel, if you don't want to, don't have to. But do you have a Godzilla figure? I do have a Godzilla figure. I have a whole Godzilla collection. It's all up top here at the very top of the shelf. So sadly, you can't see it. And I don't really like to move my camera. Here, I just like to have it fixed. Yeah, but I have a whole Godzilla collection. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to do another Godzilla opening here, just that those figures are expensive, kind of hard to find now. So we'll see at some point. What are we all saying? We got a Cyclops. I do got a Cyclops right here, where this is the X-Men of the 97 version, my favorite version of Cyclops, really. Then Ryan says, nice, I'm new, might sub. I appreciate it. Starting to build my SHF collection, a little more, a little more the recent, the recent SHF I got was the Trunks from the Cell Saga. It's really amazing. I got that same one. Great figure. Honestly, underrated, in my opinion. It's a cool figure. Ugh. Yeah, but that Cyclops is really cool. And there's my whole X-Men shelf. Subscribed again. Appreciate you have a Tom Holland figure. And can you shout out my brother and me out if you don't mind? You don't have to. I've read that. I don't know. I guess shout out to your brother. I don't know. I don't know like your brother's name, Henry. But shout out to you guys. You guys seem pretty chill. But I do have a Tom Holland figure. My whole MCU, where I have where it's the 2-pack version of him and Ned. I had him up there. I have him with the smiling head, just because that's what I prefer. Just because, that's a cool figure. It's a really nice civilian figure, but I appreciate everyone who's subscribing and checking out. Most of my Godzilla figures are Playmates. I wish I had better ones. Those Playmate ones are kind of mid. Not the best in the world, but not the worst. I think, Tom, you can't even see him up there, so he'll just be over there. But I appreciate all the subs, and I'm hitting my mic again. Most of my Godzilla figures, I have some Playmates, but not too many. Honestly, they're okay. And and again, just let me know if my mic is scratchy or weird at some point, because I just want to make sure my audio is good, because this is a new mic, so we're trying out. Do you have Spider-Man? I have plenty of Spider-Man. I have a whole shelf dedicated to Spider-Man. Do you have a Dojo figure? Dojo? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Dojo is like an anime. I don't have very much anime. Really, only a few Dragon Ball and like a couple of Naruto's, but they're just Naruto. I only got the new Empire Wave and King Ghidorah. Whatever how you spell it. Oh, you got King Ghidorah. Like, it's not spelled that correctly, but that's fine. It's King Ghidorah. Oh yeah, the new Empire. I always forget about those toys. It's like I don't really collect those ones. I go for like the figure arts or even the Haya. And then who's our other company? Like it used to be Bandai, but now it's Playmates, but they do okay stuff. Did you grab the Cabal 3-pack? I did not. I do plan on getting it at some point. I'm just kind of waiting for the right time, maybe. Hopefully if it'll go on clearance one day, because that's a pretty pricey 2-pack for having because main thing is like Taskmaster and Iron Patriot are like the big sell. The Doctor Doom, it's cool that you can make it into a Doombot and has the fabric cape, but I already have a Doom. I like my Doctor Doom. He's really cool. Venom, I don't know what's the easiest Venom. If I can even grab one. Because my easiest one's all the way back there, and I don't want to knock over my shelf. So he might be staying for now. Sorry, Ryan. Copper Deadpool. We're going to get to Deadpool in a minute. Just want to get everyone. And then, do you have a Go? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you meant Gojo. Sorry. But no Gojo. I'm not really into modern anime that much. I've been kind of out of the anime scene ever since I've, was a kid. So at least that's just for me. I know a lot of people are still big anime fans. I want to get the Haya, but I'm so broke. I get that. But, honestly, compared to figure arts, Haya's your cheapest option. About $60, sometimes $50 for a figure. Not bad. You show me one of your Naruto figures for sure. I'll show you their first, their Naruto figure when they brought back the line. And he looks really cool. It's like I still need to get the rest because they're all cool looking, but this Naruto's great. He's been kind of just like this though. The rest of the time. Naruto's my favorite anime. I get that for sure. It's kind of there's so much always going on there. I could never really finish Naruto. I always started it in the beginning because I was just so okay, it's like this is cool, and I still have the old the bandanas they made, for us as kids all the time. Lumix says, I gotta get going. Hope you have a great day / night, man. I appreciate it, Lumix. It's I'm glad to see you coming around on the usual, and I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you, Lumix. I'll see you later, bud. See you next week. Hopefully. And that will be another topic of discussion at the end of the stream. Where we might have to see when it comes to schedule-wise when this stream is going to be taking place now. So we'll see. But I digress. I'm sorry if that got loud, if I'm blowing out your ears or something, but 8 likes. Thank you. Any case, so can I see Trunks? Of course he can. Making me think I need to do probably a Dragon Ball stream at some point, because I do have an unopened Dragon Ball figure, but we'll see. But there's our Trunks. I have him with the Super Saiyan. kind of hair there, kind of like his most iconic look, I would say. It's like his most popular. I have that figure. It's a great figure. It's a cool figure. Yeah, but if you're talking about the Naruto, do you plan on getting the Iron Fist and Luke Cage 2-pack? I do plan on it. Usually, honestly, with me, in my situation, I'm kind of one of those guys where I'm just waiting till they're here in store. I've kind of not really pre-ordered stuff anymore. I've kind of just been like, yeah, I'll get it. Any Gohan? No Gohan from me, sadly. It's only Vegeta, Goku, Piccolo, and that one Trunks that I just showed off. I don't have very much either, just because space and money. So, because I'm spending on all these superheroes, and I like my superheroes. But yeah, at some point, I'll be getting that Iron Fist and Luke Cage 2-pack, and also that Cabal 3-pack at some point, because I need a Taskmaster. I need an Iron Patriot. Vegeto's great. It's like, I'm more of a Gogeta guy. I'll be honest. I grew up, like with the one movie where it was, Goku and Vegeta had to use to defeat, like Janemba, I think his name was. So I was more of a Gogeta guy, even though he wasn't really canon until recently. But still pretty cool. But I think we're gonna get going. We're already like 22 minutes into the stream, because we're gonna get to what we've gonna be talking about, which is the Marvel Legends Deadpool Legacy Collection Wolverine figure. Goku Black, goated villain. Goku Black was pretty alright. I thought he was fine. Pretty cool. Just really like the I'm trying to remember from like Super, because I'm still not done with Super. I've been trying to get to like the rest of the last kind of like the 20 episodes. I'm pretty far. Okay. And then Henry's saying, how long do these normally go on for? I don't want to leave. Just wondering, because I might get off later, but I'm wondering. By the way, my brother's channel is named MacMan59. Okay, cool. Well, shout out to MacMan, your brother. But these streams typically will be an hour to 3, especially if you especially if you see last week's stream, that went over 3 hours, because we looked at a whole 5-pack and 2 extra figures. So that's probably going to be the max, is going to be 3 hours. But for a 1-figure stream like this is probably going to go an hour, maybe an hour and a half, just because we're chatting up. But in any case, we are going to get into this, because this is the new Deadpool Legacy Collection, where this is the tank top version of Wolverine from, I assume, from just from one of like his X-Men movies, or just one of his single his Wolverine films. And I will say this before anyone starts chatting anything: I've not seen Deadpool and Wolverine. I think I am going to go see it tomorrow, though, so soon. And I'm hoping that they'll be putting out the new Any Other Wolverines. We'll be seeing that in a second, because we do comparisons, I will say. So, but first, let's get into the box and the figure. So, of course, and I do want to say this is a re-release of when they did their first movie X-Men line for the Marvel Legends. So where they had the same body and then had actually different heads. So where he had the more spiked hair, like the more traditional hair, but they went with the kind of nicer head sculpt with a slick back. So that's nice that you can actually get the better head sculpts with the tank top and the claws and the fist. But you have your Marvel Legends series logo there, your Warning, your Wolverine, your Deadpool Legacy Collection, Hasbro 4+ there, Deadpool symbol up there. Nothing much here. Oh, and also, as you can tell, got this like for $30. Not bad. But this is but I got this from my local comic shop at Rocket Comics. So shout out to Eddie and all those guys who work there. Do you have a DC Blue Beetle figure? I do not. My DC shelf also isn't that extensive. I got some Ninjago minifigures Lego. Awesome. Like, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I got a buddy like who also does toy photography. I can't remember his account name. No, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think his account on Instagram is Monty Bricks. They do a lot of Fallout kind of video game based, even Minecraft, yeah, minifigures. But Ninjago was cool. I remember watching that and having some of those Legos. And I was like, oh, this is cool. This is like awesome. But yeah, that figure, and also from Rocket Comics, you got your barcode there. The side, you have the nice little question mark with with the movie Deadpool going, huh? And then Deadpool logo there, and then scratch, and then same kind of scratch text. And that actually is a raised kind of design there, even here on the front, that is all raised there. So that's nice. So a little extra. This is fun. I love this. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. I appreciate you're enjoying my ramblings so far. But on the back, we have your Marvel Legends series. We have your Wolverine in the red text there. Then you have your big Deadpool logo with the movie Deadpool kind of all there. Copper Deadpool. Well, there he is. And we'll actually see his figure in a second. You have all your warnings, your legalese, your Hasbros, your Marvel. You say, don't eat it. Don't give to children who are not a year or under 3. Yeah, but we're going to go ahead, open up our one figure for the night. No other figures will be opened. We're just going to be looking at this guy and calling it good. We use our trusty X-Acto blade here. Sharp, but cool. I think we'll just go at the bottom because that does have a little tab right there. Hopefully that's just our, if I can get it, hitting my mic. So hopefully that'll be our one and done. Okay, thank you. No problem. Deadpool is the GOAT. Deadpool is my dad's favorite movie. I wouldn't blame your father. It's a very fun movie. I just recently rewatched both of the first two just for this new one. I think like everyone, like you got Disney Plus, you got Hulu, you even got Max. It's on there. Or if you got forget what other kind of app they got. Well, they got Max. Yeah, they got a thing with Max. Yeah, but well, there's our empty box over there. Nice little, just a basic red interior, kind of like that metal kind of motif, or even where this is like supposed to be like a wall with like bullet holes and scratches and arcs. So not too much, but it's something. It's different. Okay, thanks. Have you ever made your own figure? I haven't made my own figure. I've like what I'll do sometimes, depending on what it is. Like if you, I don't know if you can see it or not. Not really. But I have like a Punisher that's here on my Spider-Man shelf, where I took pieces from, like from different Punisher figures and just put them all together and made my perfect Punisher. So I don't customize. I just kind of pick and choose from pieces that I need from other figures. I don't like break apart figures. I like switch hands and heads and then like pieces and weapons. So not really too much customizing, more just kind of like, okay, little mods, just little extra things that just make the figures look better. Used to have Hulu, can't watch Dragon Ball. That's why I had it on. I get that. Because it's weird that it's kind of only on Hulu, unless you got Crunchyroll, but, you know, go buy physical media. I know that's more money, but, you know, physical media is dying, so get physical stuff. But here's our typical Hasbro paper. Trash safety. But there's the figure. This little bubble right here, looking cool. And let me know how the audio is. I'm just thinking about that because, you know, new mic. It's the first time I'm ever really using this, so see how this goes. But look at that. That looks great. So we'll get him open. And hopefully it won't sound terrible on this mic with this plastic. And thankfully there's not too much, so probably in a future stream, it's probably going to sound awful if I have to open a lot. But just this time, that's about the worst it's going to be. Trash goes away, and here's our Logan out here. Get him going. Sounds good. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know. That's always the one thing I gotta be worried about. I'm like, do I sound fine? Does this look good? Yeah, but there's our Wolverine. Straight out of package. Looking pretty cool. I like the whole tank top with the jeans, so and we'll go down the figures. So first we have the kind of the actual Hugh Jackman looking sculpt. Looks cool. It does look cool. So where this is, he comes back to him with his screaming head. We have the hair kind of more swept back there. So where you do have the little tufts right there on the side, but they're not very apparent, especially on the front. They're just kind of more there. But you got the mutton chops going on there. Even my light's a little closer. Get them going. Versus dog tags, but there we go. A little bit better lighting on them. Looks pretty good and nice. Sculpted actually does look like Hugh Jackman, but he has those mutton chops, and those are sculpted in. The body there with the ear sticking out, and then of course, with the long kind of mullet back. So Henry says, I'm not a collector. I don't know how to do streams. Really a Lego collector, but I do have some figures. I wish I could send you a picture of them, but you can't in stream. Can you show me? I mean, if you want to send me anything, and that I guess really goes for anyone. If you want to send me a post or your pictures, if you have, check out my Instagram. My link is in is in the bio of my my YouTube page. So that should be there, and usually it's going to be in the description of all of my VODs, because where I do my description write up after my stream. So be sure, it's like, if you want to send me anything, send me a post, send me pictures. If you have an account, it's going to be the same name too. So if you just want to look it up, just look up Justin the Zilla. You'll find it. It'll have the same kind of logo. I'll just have what's the word where I have 2 underscores between Justin the Zilla. So it's Justin _ Zilla. So if you want to contact me, get through there, because that's where I'm at. I'm not really at anywhere else. I got a Twitter. I got a Facebook. Don't really use them. Don't really care too much. Just about Instagram. But this figure looks great. In any case, great looking sculpt. And then, of course, getting down where we have the actual dog tags. Here, and they're done pretty well in a kind of like a weird, kind of like a see-through kind of gray, kind of silver plastic. But I think the actual, like the tags are actual like silver paint. You are different from your YouTube shorts. YouTube, the shorts are from forever ago, like almost 5 or 6 years ago. So that's when I was, in high school. I was being goofy in high school. A lot's changed. Just mainly because of Instagram, because of my kind of more continued work there. Where I have more of these streams, because that's where these streams came from. Came from Instagram. So been doing them more, but yeah, but nice little dog tags. And then we have the tank top. We get the bear skin all throughout there. Even little cloth patterns going all down, so that's very well done. And yeah, like, and incorporates the articulation. And then also, like, proportions are actually pretty good. Like, this actually feels like Hugh Jackman as a figure. Nice butterfly joints there. You have the basic and also pinless arms. That's very nice. And you have your, do you stream tomorrow? I only stream once a week. And for now, it's only on Wednesdays, but we'll see, because I got, it's like I got stuff that will be going on, but it's just a once a week thing. It's going to be your constant kind of main thing on this channel. I do want to try to do more reviews. I still have to get my NECA Catwoman of Channel 6 video done, because I promised that I would get that out, and that would be my next video. I'm still not done with it. I'll get to it. Don't know when. I have to record my audio for it. That's the hardest part, because I'm very critical of my voice, and that video is like a half-hour long, so it'll still probably, excuse me. So yeah, but that video will probably still take a while. Probably give me another month, and if I don't get it by then, oh well. I'll just keep going. Dang, I'll still watch, though, for sure. And of course, with all of these, you can watch the VOD of all of these streams. I don't like that Instagram. I don't, with YouTube now, that they don't actually have like the live chat up there anymore. I don't think so in the VOD. So it's just kind of like like, it's like, it might be kind of awkward, but kind of chaotic, but it's fun. And I have like 10 or 12 streams done already. So just go to the live tab on the YouTube page. You got plenty of content to watch there if you feel like it. Go back down there. We'll get to our claws there. Pretty nicely done. I think it's the same sculpt. They're not like perfectly in there in the hand, but kind of easy enough to probably just tab out and then fix it like I just did that one. But they're not all consistent, but they look good, and they're kind of like a shinier kind of plastic there. Ryan says, do you play any video games? Because do you have or have ever played Arkham Knight? I've only watched Arkham Knight. I haven't really played it very much. I don't really play video games anymore. I still got an Xbox 360, but I haven't touched it in years. I don't really have time to really play with video games when I have figures, and I got a life outside of all this, actually living. I wish that this was all my life, that this is all I could do, but don't bring in the money, though. But yeah, but that's why I want to keep doing this. So maybe at some point, if y'all feel free, when I can actually get the numbers, get the subscribers, and getting cash money, maybe even at some point get a Patreon. We'll see. Only time will tell. But getting back to the figure, we have a nice little buckle there that it's kind of like an Indian chief kind of belt buckle. I never really noticed that. So that's actually pretty cleanly done. And then you have the actual belt that goes all around there, and then you do have your belt loops there that match with his jeans, with the sculpt, with the zipper, and then with the legs, it's kind of like a dirty wash on the jeans. I kind of wish that these were pinless, but that's fine. It's like, if anything, the arms have to be the pinless, but because with this, you don't really see that. With that, you do see that hole, but oh well. But nice sculpt, a nice texturing all around. Looks great. Even has the back pockets there. And then you got your kind of like your baggy end of the jeans, and then like your boots. Like a regular shoes there. So pretty nice. Nice, just basic brown shoes. Got your peg holes at the bottom for any stands, and then all your serial numbers. Yeah, and then this mold is I think a 2020 mold. Yeah, because that is a 2020 mold, because that's when I think this first original one came out. When you go famous, what you will, make sure to tell that I was here from the beginning. Hey, there's always a lot of people here. It's like there's never a first, there's never a last. But, but I'll remember. I remember usernames. And I'm reading your rhyme. You're chatting up, so I appreciate. I always appreciate everyone who's always here. I know it may not sound like or look like sometimes if I am, especially when it seems like this channel is probably dead until I start doing this, but that's just how I roll. I just don't really think too much. I'm just like, okay, I want to post and just see what happens. I don't want to like be that consistent because that's just how I am. That's how I've done social media ever since I was a kid. But yeah, just out of the box so far. Pretty cool looking figure. Pretty sweet. And we'll just go over articulation real quick. And with this Wolverine, you have just a ball with another ball at the bottom of the neck. So it's just a separate one instead of having a, like a disc in the middle of the neck. So can look up about that far. Looks down pretty okay. Has a side to side tilt there. Has a full 360 rotation. Shoulder goes up not that far, not bad at all. Comes back down, not flush to the side, but just, can sit there at the side. Of course, a rotation around, and then with that shoulder joint, you do have a butterfly, so you can go back, go forward, and then you have a bicep swivel there and a double jointed pinless elbow. Smooth and goes pretty far up. That's a pretty good range. And then with all the hands, including the claw hands and his regular fist, you have a in and out joint there, and then you have a rotation there at the bottom of the hand. And then for the torso, you just have a ab crunch, so he can crunch back about that far, not bad. And hinge forward about that far. That's pretty good for Wolverine, honestly. Has a waist swivel that goes above the pants there, so that's nice. So it actually looks pretty clean there, pretty good. Then kicks forward about there, kicks back, not that far. Goes out, not bad at all. Not bad for the Wolverine. And an upper thigh cut isn't the cleanest looking. I mean, you have that whole thing, but that's just because it's supposed to be baggy jeans, but pretty good there. Double jointed knees that kick all the way up. That's pretty sick. And then shoes kick forward about that far, come back, not that far, not bad. And then ankle rocker pivot, and does have a full, I think, and does have a rotation there, but it's all about that ankle rocker that Hasbro does so well. Ryan says, channel got deleted and I had 80 subs, now I have 13 and might quit. It's my dream. I've been stuck at 13 forever. Honestly, that's just how the game is, it seems like right now, especially on YouTube. It's kind of hard to, grow all your stuff, especially if you don't want to do specific things and if you want to, do your own thing. It's just all about the passion. Just, get through it all. Hopefully this sounds all right still. I'm gonna, because it's like it's been the same for me for just for a while. Even doing this stream, I think like by now it's like with all the people who have subscribed now, which I really appreciate that. I'll probably have like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 extra subscribers. So I appreciate it. So that shows that there's growth. And with these streams have been doing pretty well. I mean, when I did my my 4th of July theme stream where I opened that Sam Wilson Captain America. That got like 1,000 views. So, you know, just about staying consistent, doing something, even if it's not something you may be entirely passionate about, or if you are passionate about it, doing it consistently, that's the thing. I think that's really the main thing, at least from what I do. Like, I don't really get consistent kind of viewers when it comes to my actual videos. Sorry, I got like hair like right there at the edge of my nose and bothering the heck out of me. And now my nose is like beet red. But I would say just be consistent, keep the passion. Yeah, it's kind of like, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, you don't. So, yeah, but we'll get on to Wolvie's accessories, because of course he comes with a separate head sculpt here. We'll even do where he doesn't have the dog tags, just for a slightly different look. And then with the I've been putting a lot of work in my videos and getting no views. Yeah. And yeah, like, and sometimes that's what you hate YouTube sometimes. But yeah, but it's like, it's just so weird. It's kind of like, you also need to get like social media a lot for really getting that stuff being like, go check this out. You just got to go tell people, be like, come check this out. Just come check out this video. You just need to, sometimes you need to just wait. Sometimes the algorithm will just be like, oh, like, you made this video like a year ago or like a month ago. Yeah, we're just going to push that for no reason. It's like, oh, okay. Whatever. But, you know, just got to go for it. But here's our Wolverine. So we took off the chain and we gave him the regular fisted hands. And we also gave him his separate skull, which honestly, this looks more like Hugh Jackman to me. Definitely like a better look. It's definitely kind of like shinier in the face, so he might need like a spray of dull coat. Especially it's like, yeah, especially like with this head, it feels like so like shiny. Kind of pale, looks a little pale compared to the body, but you know, it still looks good though. Looks great. So we can do, I do actually like this screaming head, so we can do, just saying, Ryan says my dad has almost 500 subs because he's a pastor at church and has been posting his church sermons. Well, that makes sense. He's got an audience. He's got people. It's like, like, especially when you have people who are going to be watching your stuff on a consistent basis, even if it's like a town or a city, it's like there's a lot of people in there. So it's like, if you get people there, you get stuff. But here's our Wolvie, just doing a basic. I mean, if he's gonna have claws, he's gonna have all 6 of them. Okay, Logan. Like, and I do want to show, can tab out his claws there, so it's like it will leave an ugly hole, but no, it's a look. Like, and that also helps kind of realign your claws sometimes when you tab them out of packaging at first, because that can help to realign them, because they look pretty straight there now. But even like these ones are pretty good out of pack. I might just prefer them without the dog tag. That sounds kind of weird, but get him. And now my claws are not aligned. Why are they not aligned? Because we can get them like this. I have to do. Yeah, we'll just have them like that, where he's like, and they don't all. My claws are not in order, and these are the ones I keep messing with. Back how to get a snack. You're good, Ryan. I don't ever see really when you guys are leaving and going. Of course, I can see my viewer count, who's here, but honestly, I don't really pay too much attention to that. Only if the number is getting big, honestly. You know, we're just hanging out, especially when we're getting into toys. It's like I'm concentrating on this guy. Yeah. Cool looking figure. It's nice to finally like have this version of this Wolverine in figure form. I kind of do wish he did come with the original head sculpt of this figure, when it first released back in 2020. But I do like these kind of where they did like the jacketed version and he had these heads. So these are definitely better sculpted, but you know, it's kind of like it's nice to have like that variety. So maybe I would have liked if they, maybe had like this screaming head and then have like the more neutral with the spikier hair. Especially if y'all go look up like the original version of this figure, you can definitely see the head sculpt difference because it's very different. But, still pretty cool just standing there. So pretty excited to see him finally in the classic suit though. And I can't wait to get that figure too. I don't know if I want to get the figure arts of the Marvel Legends. I like the figure arts look and proportion wise. It looks good, but this Marvel Legends, it's like, and then that Marvel Legends look very good. They always have very good head sculpts. So yeah, we'll see. But this is a cool figure. Should really get more Dragon Ball, do more Dragon Ball shorts because shorts are trending more than videos for sure. I just don't really have the time or really care to do shorts because I like doing streams. I like to do things in one thing, and that's why I did like doing those little bit Godzilla stream videos. And I was doing that before shorts was even a thing. Shorts wasn't even a thought back then. It's like, of course, you have like a Vine and all that stuff for us. And then what was before TikTok? Because what came after Vine is like the one, like the music kind of app that they got rid of. I can't remember what it's called. But now that's gonna bug me. But yeah, like I was doing those videos way before they were having shorts as a regular thing. But a really cool figure. Kind of sweaty with the face, looks very sweaty, but we'll give him a dull coat at some point. But still pretty cool. Excuse me. I probably looked weird there, but woo. Cool little figure. I just want to just like stare at it and be like, does this work? Is this a thing? This is a thing. It's cool. We'll just have him standing there. Of course, we can already. Yes, and since this is our one and done figure, we do have some nice comparisons here. So, of course, first gotta have this other Wolverine, where this is the jacketed version from their movie X-Men figure. So where this was also from the same movie from X-Men Origins, I think. So where he had both of these looks, but in that original version, they did have this figure, but with a different head sculpt. So you can see where they took the head sculpt from this and put onto here. And you can kind of tell it's like this does have face printing, but I think this is already way better. Like it's definitely like the same sculpt, but they definitely like have improved in their printing when it comes to that, especially in the eyes and kind of like when they do like the mouths now. It's very well done. Looks awesome. It's like, and of course, like the colors, like, yeah, like his pants are a lot dirtier now than how they were, but it's that same buckle. And I never noticed that it was a chief, but this is actually is a cleaner paint compared like compared to that. It may not look it looks pretty clean on there, but in real life it's like that looks much cleaner. And of course you have that same tank top that's shown under there, but you have the kind of like the flannel and the jacket over top there. But it's a very it's a very consistent look, and you can tell it's like it's basically the same figure. It's like be like for on the waist down with the hands. The heads, they do have the same hands, with the same claws there, and then even the same alternate fists right there, all exactly the same. And then I do want to try, because this might be, we'll give him, because these new heads do work here, so that's great. So that's really cool. And he's like looking up too, like he's really angry. And I do want to show off the same alternate screaming head that came with this original Wolverine figure. You can see there. Same sculpt, but just a little bit better paint with this. And then mine, they actually glued on the hairpiece wrong. You can see like the gap right there, so where the hair is supposed to sit. So that was a QC issue on my figure. So one day I might fix that, but since I have this one, don't really care. And they actually gave the top of that actually a wash. And the color is actually a lot more kind of like a lighter brown kind of there in the hair. And instead of having like, I think it's like kind of like a dark brown with a black wash, or even if it's all black and then you do a kind of like a dry brushing of brown on there. But this is like a darker brown with a lighter brown kind of on top. But you still got like those darker kind of colored chops a little bit. I like the first one better. This one, yeah, it's definitely like this one. I definitely prefer these newer head sculpts too. So they're gonna be keeping both of these. So these old ones definitely going into the bag of heads, but but they're not bad sculpts. They're great sculpts, and maybe I can just finally like just tear this off, re-glue it, so I have another one, or keep them different, have them kind of balding, which is like the weird part of this QC issue. Is like, okay, it just looks like his hairline just moved all that way up compared to how it was. So it doesn't even really look like Wolverine. It just looks like a guy. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty awesome. And they look great together. Can even do, because I might just have, I don't know. I'll have to see how I want to display these. Because this Wolverine, this jacketed one, I keep them on a motorcycle that I have. So, where I got the McFarlane Batman, the Batman movie version, where that was where they made Bruce Wayne to like his regular kind of like street motorcycle. So I put him on that just because that's consistent. So he might have this shouting face, and I think this one will have this more stoic, because this is like movie Logan. And this is what you kind of think about a little bit. It's like, especially when it's origins at the end of that film, like where it's him fighting Sabretooth and Deadpool. So Wait, I used to collect superheroes. Have a lot. I forgot they're in my basement toy box. Always that basement. Once you put that stuff there, it's gone forever. Yeah, well, not gone, but you know, just kind of put away for time, if you will. I'm gonna take a water break. A 9 whole likes. That's great. Maybe we can get 10 before the end of the stream, because this is probably going to be my, I don't know if this is going to be my most liked stream. I don't know. I don't know my stats. Got to see. You're less enough. Now, read my mind. Maybe we do, yeah, we'll move this. Because we are, I think first, I think we're going to do our Wolverine comparisons. So then we will compare him with a old man Logan, Marvel Legends. Just another more casual Logan, but this is based off the comic version where this was like after Old Man Logan. So when X-23 became kind of like the new kind of main Wolverine and Logan was all old. So he looked like this, you know, with the shorter hair and with the jacket. Of course, the claws are very different on this, don't really stay, but this guy kind of stays in a box because you got the classic one. Woo. Then Ryan says I got over 400 Hot Wheels cars. Love Hot Wheels Ninjago and a Ninjago and Dragon Ball. All great. I never really got into Hot Wheels. I'm like, okay, cool. They're just little cars that are weird looking. Didn't really care too much, in my opinion. And even, you know what, before we put Old Man Logan, we'll get this out here too, because it's kind of the same thing going on with the red shirt and the jacket and the shorter kind of ish hair and then the pants. So, and then with also the buckle too. I don't know what that design is, just a cool design. But yeah, about the same going on there. And then just to show off some nice Wolverine sculpts, we have the 5-pack version with the shirtless Logan, so where he has the costumed pants but with no shirt or mask. This is where he's kind of all beat up. They're getting attacked by the villains. Same kind of basic comic claws, but looks cool. Of course, a bit shorter. Yeah, the movie Wolverine about like a ½ inch. They're really cool. Cool looking figures. Great head sculpts, by the way, especially with the comic ones. Really love the stylized even. Have its own version. If I can get it on there. Kind of a tight fit, but of their own screaming head. Always got to have a screaming head with Logan, but you can kind of see the same kind of elements. You know, it's just your basic screaming with the hair, but you know, gotta love the classic hair. Ryan says I got a rare General League car. They don't come out anymore. My dad passed it on to me because his dad had it. That's really cool. Like old Hot Wheels. It's really cool. Yeah, but nice little guys there. Get that out of here. And then for our last Wolverine, compared to other Wolverines comparison, because we'll get to our Deadpools and our stuff like that. We're just going to be doing movie stuff, honestly. But here's where this is the VHS Wolverine body with the X-Men, like the 97 head sculpted there. Kind of see what's going on there. Of course, the same elements with the chops and just kind of like the mean guy with the hair, with the subtle kind of points there, but this is very comic book cartoonish. So, look pretty good. Still that height difference, still much taller Hot Wheels car, though. Oh, yeah. Even want to try, just cause we don't have a official figure out yet. Do just want to try. Head might be kind of big. Yeah, the head's a little large. About like, yeah, like it's just too big. Is it? About the size. Might be just like a little wider. That might be it. Because this is more kind of skinnier. But it doesn't look amazing. I like that one the best. This one. With the like where this has the comic. Oh yeah, and then also with this one, mine came without another claw. It was missing a claw entirely. So this is why this one kind of stays in the back in that one. That's why it's not my main Wolverine. He's over there. But yeah, but hopefully at some point soon we'll be looking at the movie version. So we can actually get the accurate movie version. But it's not bad. It's not a bad head swap. Kind of fun, especially if you're looking at front there. If you do a shot like that where he's looking up, that's not bad looking. I digress. We will continue on because now we will get to our Deadpool comparisons, because that's what we're really here for. And I see the main Wolverine. Oh, okay. Yeah, my main one on my shelf, of course. We'll get him, and he's easy to grab. So where it's basically the same figure as the as the first one you just saw, the VHS wave, compared to this one where this doesn't have like the shading. It's a little darker in the blues. It has your actual mask there, and then there's also a screaming mask for that VHS. You have Deadpool, of course. Okay, well, you misnamed him, but yes, I do have a Deadpool. But there's our guy. Ugh. Oh, did you notice? Is there? I don't know if you can see him or not. You probably can't, but I do have a Deadpool in that, but we won't worry about that. We're just doing a movie. So first, of course, as you saw in the thumbnail. Oh, I did misname it. You know what? But he probably make a joke like that. But here's our Deadpool. Of course, on the actual I got like so much plastic everywhere for some reason. But as you all probably saw with the thumbnail, I had him in this kind of pose, kind of like presenting, like, Disney, look, we got the thing. It's like, we got the thumbnail face. Look at this figure. Look at this. It's me and him. It looks cool. But we'll get him actually standing next to this Logan. Oh, I just noticed I'm missing his knife. So I guess I'll have to find that somewhere in this room. That sucks. Unless I might have it somewhere. I don't know, but I just noticed that but I just noticed that he didn't have his knife. That's not good. We'll see. Here he is. Pretty cool. We'll get him. Got a hair there, but pretty cool. Do you have Thor? Because Thor is my mom's favorite. I do have a classic Thor, if you can see him back there. You can see the helmet, the helmet with the wings, but I can't really get him out. I do have a other Thor right there. I can get him down if you prefer, but I also have like a movie Thor as well. He's like right there. I believe you can see him. Yeah, that's like him right there. I see him. Good. There's our Deadpool, and we'll get our Wolverine. And of course, they actually do match pretty well. I see them kind of. I know. It's like I got a lot, but if you do want to see like a better look at him, I do have pictures on my Instagram specifically of that classic Thor. And then if you go back probably further, I probably have pictures of the select Thor. And then I don't think I've ever really done any movie Thor pictures. I was just like, okay, it's like these are cool figures, but not really enough to warrant. But there's but there's our Deadpool and Wolverine. Honestly, this Deadpool figure is like perfect to me. It looks great. I love it, and I'm glad that we'll get a actual Wolverine costume figure to go with this Deadpool. Even though, like in the movie, he does have like the gold accents. We'll see. I might just get that figure just because it's different. Just because my mom said awesome. That's cool, Ryan. I'm glad your mom is finding this awesome. But yeah, pretty cool. Look awesome. Even just to show, just because I gotta, with the new head sculpt. I'm blowing out my camera there. But probably more, well, it's like I think he'll be having this kind of look. I think we actually see that in one of the trailers where he has this look, but he also has that jacket look there, so not bad. We'll get Deadpool in here. And then for our last few comparisons that we'll be doing, we have the Deadpool 2 Cable figure. Now, like, of course, I don't think they actually really meet at any point with these two characters, but just because they're mutants and, they're both X-Men. What do I do? My Pokemon cards are stuck together with glue or something. I don't really know. I don't really deal with cards myself. I would say a thing to do, maybe, I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't really know. I'm not really your guy for advice to really fix that kind of stuff. So, like, my first thought is a hairdryer, but the card, it's made out of paper. Probably don't do that. Deadpool almost took himself out. Yeah, but this Cable figure is actually pretty good. It's like, it actually looks like Josh Brolin's actually a really good sculpt. Just need to get a fabric thing for him because this whole thing is kind of, it's just a plastic blob that sits on his back, but he looks cool though. So maybe it's like we might have at some point, but we can see, hopefully seeing the new movie tomorrow, at least for me. I'll be seeing Deadpool and Wolverine tomorrow, so hopefully we'll see what goes on there. I doubt that we're really seeing anything of Cable, just because, it's like, it's Josh Brolin. He's Thanos. You don't really need to do that, I think, again. I think we got it the first time. But now, we got Domino here, looking pretty cool. Lucky, definitely lucky. All luck. Her whole power. Luck. But this figure's pretty cool. Here, I gotta move her, get her fist on her actual belt there. Her gun is not staying in her hand, or Uzi. It would be nice if they did give us a new updated version of this figure, especially when it comes to when it comes like to the double jointed arms that they're doing, that they're doing with their female figures. So they really should be doing that. But she does have pinless legs, so that's cool. What's my favorite movie, like, of all time? I don't know. I like a lot of, like, like movies that I watched as a kid, because it's like you're fascinated. So, like, first thing that comes up is like for me is like Lion King is like an amazing film. I'm gonna get Domino, get like right there. Okay, come on, Domino. But I'm trying to think of what's like an actual, like a live action movie that's one of my favorites. Because rewatching like the first Deadpool, I was like, that's that's amazing. You like Cars 3, Ryan? Because Cars, no, that was Cars 2. Because Cars 2 was like the one where like Tow Mater was like secret agent or something. It's very bad. Like in Cars 3 was like the latest one where oh, where like Lightning McQueen was like retiring. He's kind of like in denial of it, but I'm trying to think of what movie is like my favorite of all time. I'm struggling right now, so I don't know. Maybe Spider-Man 2. I know that that's probably a lot, but that's what I grew up with. I grew up with Spider-Man specifically, so it's probably my favorite. I haven't watched it in like forever, and I know it's very campy. It's very Sam Raimi, but it works. It's great. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm getting tired. But yeah. But then our last comparison is with Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Only reason why I know that is just watch the movies, and that's like the joke. But there she is, a lot smaller than I actually remember that she was. There she is, lazy eye and all. Twins, but but she's a good looking figure. It's like, besides like the wonky eye, but pretty cool, pretty neat. Is an actual like an X-Men costume, so that's cool. Even though my paint is all off, you can even tell it's not centered at all. Or from afar, you don't really notice it. Why? Like if you're like, where's the X? The X is right there. You're not looking, but it works. She is short, so she can't really go in the back. She has to go at the front for sure. But it does get me excited that they are making that new, like Colossus figure. That will be coming out, so that's really cool. It are figures all here. Oh, get our Wolverines over here. I know we're giving Deadpool a little bit more. I rewatched all the Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movies, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I got hair. Sorry, I had a hair in my eye, but I hope that those movies kind of hold up. I know 3 isn't amazing. I know that because that was like my because for a while I was like all 3 of those movies. I have like the DVD box set, and as a kid we would have like our we have like a portable like a DVD player, so we would just watch that Like, I would watch that all the time. I'm like, I got Spider-Man. Why would I watch Spider-Man? Like, it gets me off my phone. Like, I'm looking at something. It's a, yeah, like it's a bigger screen. It's something. So, so I'm very, very familiar with those movies, and I grew up with them. So, I hope those two favorite Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield. I get that. Like I definitely get that sentiment now. Even kind of like with the first one, I think it was like, it was okay. It was fine. It wasn't perfect, but that first one was like, okay, it's like we're starting somewhere. It's a little weird, but it's all right. Oh, excuse me. Well, then, with Amazing Spider-Man 2, not very good in the story. Yeah, like, it looked cool. Yeah, like, of course, of course, Andrew's spider suit is probably one of the best, kind of live action wise. Looks really cool. But trying to think. Yeah, it's like, and also it's like since you had him, like a No Way Home, and he really shined. Like they knew how to write him as a character, like perfectly. So, and it's like he's been really into Spider-Man all his life too. So one of those things. It's so unfair. He fought the worst villains. He just had the worst movies. It's just the fact that Sony doesn't know how to make a good superhero movie. They haven't been able to do it ever since Spider-Man 2. Really. I mean, Morbius is just dumb fun. Venom is okay. More dumb fun. But I don't really consider those great movies. I know a lot of people like them, but I'm like, these are fine. We'll see how like how Venom 3 is. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how good that can be. Of course, it'd be like Venom Horse is kind of cool, but I'm like, I don't get what we're doing here. And so they kind of wasted it by not having him in the MCU. But just stuff like that. It's just weird. I have a lot of comic books like Batman, Who Laughs and stuff. Definitely recommend getting comic books because that's also kind of a whole thing. I'm like, you want to go read your comics about these characters. That's where the stories come from. They come from the comics. They don't come from just movies or shows. It's kind of like people actually write it and actually, draw it. Where they design things. They make a world. They have to draw backgrounds and characters and do writing. So that's just like the whole comic kind of thing. But yeah, we'll get Deadpool a little. Do his wave. Wade doing his wave. Do we like that? I think that's all right. Is Green Lantern good? Never watched it. It is. It's like I'm kind of surprised you just don't know that movie is horribly bad, awful movie, a famously awful movie. I mean, you have a Ryan Reynolds, especially in that first, even in that second one, where they talk about Green Lantern a lot and how bad it is because Ryan Reynolds was Green Lantern. It's not very good. It doesn't look good either, especially like the full the CGI suit with the mask. It's bad. It's not great. So don't recommend it. I haven't really watched it. I've just watched clips of the whole film because I'm like, do I want to see this? It's like I'll look at clips just to see because I know what happens. But it's like, it's okay. It doesn't look very good. But I think, excuse me, this Wolverine does not want to stand. Is a older kind of mold, so it does make sense that it does want to do that. Is this an older mold or is this new? 2016, yeah, this is the old feet, like directly. The Flash show is amazing. The first 3 seasons, best shows ever. I promise. I did actually watch Flash when it actually did first start. I think like the first 2 seasons, 2 or 3. I think it actually was like the first 2 or 3. The 3 seasons I watched were pretty good. But like after that, it's like it got to like a certain point in the story, and I was just like, I'm done with this show. It's like I'm kind of like I don't need to see anything else. It looks all right. It looks fine. It's like, but I liked it when I watched it. Like it was fun, but it's like hearing all like the weird stuff that keeps happening in that show. And people are like, yeah, this is a weird show now. Just really waiting for them to really cancel it, I guess, at that point. But, well, it is canceled now. It's been canceled for a while, but, but Grant Gustafson, he's a great Flash and has actually a pretty good ensemble cast. And so that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll want to see him returning as Flash. I know they still got Ezra Miller as their guy. Don't really care to ever see him, and we probably won't ever see him again. So give Grant the job. He can do it. He can be a good Flash. I don't know if James Gunn, if he has the plan for that, or he has someone in mind, because I assume he's going to do a Justice League movie at some point, because he already got Superman, he's got Batman and Robin coming at some point. Don't know for Wonder Woman, but don't know for Flash. Don't know for Cyborg. I don't think Cyborg should really be in the Justice League, in my opinion. But, I'm more of a Martian Manhunter guy. Have those. And maybe Hawkgirl or Hawk Guy. I don't know. Because I'm thinking about like the Justice League Unlimited kind of cartoon movie and series. Because that was my Justice League. Because that was my cartoon. Because they were very good. But, any case, we're done. We're done with this stream, I think. We've opened our figure. We've talked about our figure. We've talked about our... Is that better now? I think my mic died. Or it turned off. You're muted. Sorry, I got it now. I think my mic... It's on there now. You're muted. It's delayed, brother. You gotta give me a minute. I could gear. What? Yeah, I could hear. Can you hear it now? Check. 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2. Take that out. Now I can't again. Yeah, I think my thing's dead. Yeah, but this is my wireless mic, so I just probably gotta charge that. and hopefully my mic will actually stay. But now it's just this, so I don't know if you can hear me or not, but we'll see. Ryan's gonna be our guy for right now. I know my chat is probably kind of, now I can hear. Good. But I think without my whole mishap with my mic, pretty good stream. Pretty smoothly. We went pretty well, just one figure. And all of our comparisons are right here. Not a whole lot, but, you know, I wanted a smaller stream. Do something, you know, not 3 hours long. And not with my phone dying at the very end. So, yeah. Hope y'all have enjoyed. Have liked it. And then one last note before we get off here. I don't know about next week or the next few weeks if I'm going to be streaming on Wednesdays. I got new work schedules coming up, so we'll have to see. So it might be changing to Thursdays, might be going on Fridays, depends. Have seen you Wednesday. Have a good night. Have a good night, Ryan. Thank you for joining. But yeah, but we'll see. But like in any case, got plenty of VODs, got plenty of content to go watch. Even if I don't stream, maybe for the next few weeks, depending on what goes on. But we're gonna keep trying. I'll try to post updates on my community tab here on Instagram, at least. If I can do anything, or if I don't post on there, check out my Instagram for any updates. Check it. I try to post pretty consistently there now, just because I can do challenges, photos, just by myself, and then all my behind-the-scenes videos, because I enjoy doing those. I'll keep coming to the stream when I can. I appreciate that, Ryan. Appreciate all of you who've been here, been coming, been going, been liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all that stuff. So, yeah. But y'all have a good night. Sleep good, be cool, and goodbye.